Greetings dear clients! Dear subscribers, this is ISON company with you. In this video we will review the ISON AHD250R-TF-XM HD surveillance camera, which features a 2 megapixel OmniVision sensor and color night LED recording up to 25 meters. Let's start by removing the protective film here so it doesn't distract us. So this surveillance camera is color, universal and all-weather. It can be installed both indoors and outdoors. We are often asked whether the ISON dome camera can be mounted on a wall or if it can only be mounted on the ceiling. The ISON dome surveillance camera can be mounted both on the wall and on the ceiling, thanks to the fact that this dome in the middle rotates in all directions. You can install it on the wall and aim it however you need. In other words, in terms of installation, it is no different from a classic cylindrical surveillance camera. This camera is vandal-proof and has a metal housing. It comes with an IP66 protection rating. It is dust and moisture-proof and operates at temperatures from +55 to -60 degrees. This means it can be used both outdoors and indoors and can withstand any rain or snow. This ISON surveillance camera is available for wholesale buyers with different lens options. You can order it with 2.8mm, 3.6mm or 6mm lenses. In fact, the lens determines first of all the field of view. For example, with a 2.8mm lens, it will give you a viewing angle of about 120 degrees without any distortion, while with a 3.6mm lens, the angle will be smaller, about 90 to 95 degrees. At the same time, the camera will see more clearly into the distance. And accordingly, with a 6mm lens, the field of view will be even narrower, but the clarity at a distance will be better. So this is already for some specific tasks. For example, if there is a long corridor and it is necessary for the camera to have a smaller field of view, but to see as far as possible with good clarity. The night QLED illumination here is implemented using modern QLED LEDs, not those scary R5 infrared LEDs whose problem is that they burn out by the end of the first year of use. All ISON equipment traditionally comes with a 3-year warranty. The camera is equipped with all the latest technologies, including WDR and DNR. This technology, buying a surveillance camera without it, is essentially money wasted. WDR technology is a solution that addresses the problem of poor or improper lighting. No matter where you install your surveillance camera, several times a day you'll encounter situations where sunlight hits the lens or, on the contrary, a shadow falls across it. And a surveillance camera without this technology will be useless at those moments. That is, all the faces in the frame will be blacked out, license plates will be unreadable, and you won't see anything. Here, there is a technology that solves this problem. At the same time, this is real WDR technology, not a cheap copy or fake from AliExpress, where many makeshift manufacturers claim to have WDR, but in reality, this technology is implemented very poorly in those cameras and essentially does not solve the problem. ISON equipment is premium segment equipment. Here, whenever we talk about Sony sensors, they are always original Sony sensors. If we are talking about OmniVision or full hand sensors, of course they are always only original as well. These are the best sensors available in principle on the surveillance camera market. And if we are talking about WDR or DWDR technologies, these are of course only original technologies that solve this very problem. There is also DNR technology here. This is a technology that reduces the amount of noise that is interference during night shooting conditions. There is an intelligent energy-saving heating system here, thanks to which the lens does not fog up. Also, like with many manufacturers, the camera does not have the problem of consuming about half a kilowatt during winter or at night, which would create unnecessary load on your electrical network. If, for example, you take 4 of these cameras plus a video recorder, together they will consume about 100 watts, that is like a regular light bulb. If you have any questions about this surveillance camera, feel free to ask our managers. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss our new videos.